Hi, this is Sha Nacino. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time to visit my vlog, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'll get updated every time I release new videos on book writing, public speaking, or anything inspiring. Today, I'd like to share with you part 2 of my interview with Brother Bo Sanchez. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, you can do so. I will be sharing the link in the description below. And in this part 2 of my interview with Brother Bo Sanchez, which I did way back in June 2013, I asked him practical questions about the stock market. Is investing in the stock market risky? How can you invest in the stock market? If you're an employee, what is his advice for employees? If you're an entrepreneur, what is his advice for entrepreneurs? If you are an OFW, what is his advice for OFWs? So these were the questions I asked Brother Bo Sanchez, and the answers he gave me will change your life for the better. So I am so grateful that Brother Bo Sanchez gave his time during the interview we did way back in June 2013, and I'm so happy and honored to be sharing this interview with you. Alright? Also, if you would like to get Brother Bo Sanchez as your mentor, and wherein he could help you and he could guide you in your finances and he could guide you in investing in the stock market, I also asked him that. I asked him how you can become a member of the Truly Rich Club and what you can get as a member of that Truly Rich Club. So I've been a member of Truly Rich Club for more than a decade now, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made as regards my financial journey. Okay, so here's Brother Bo Sanchez, and enjoy the interview.
I have friends who are employees as well, and I have lots of friends who are employees, and they ask me, Sha, I'm an employee and I want to get rid of my debts, or I want to earn more to pay bills, or I want to be financially free, but I don't know where to start. So what advice can we give them?
I give them the 10-20-70 principle.
Okay.
That they have to live within the 70% of their whatever income or salary or commission that they have, and set aside the 30%. 10% goes to God, 20% they can use to invest for the future, so that they will have passive income. I would recommend the stock market, but you've got to know how to do it because a lot of people fail in that.
Yes.
And so that's my recommendation.
Okay, so the 10, 20, and 70 rule.
Yeah.
What advice can you give our OFWs? Because they earn a lot of money,
Yes.
right? While they are abroad.
Yes.
And I know that a lot of them eventually want to come home for good.
Yes.
So what advice can you give them so that they could speed up their going home process?
Yes, absolutely. Again, my only recommendation is the 70-10, 20-10. I always go back to that. It's so simple that people disregard it.
Yeah.
People say, what's the solution? And I say, that's the solution. Huh? Is there any other solution? No, that's the solution. Because many OFWs I know, they overspend because they overspend and they oversend.
Okay.
They just send a lot of their money back home.
Yep.
And they just let the spouse or the eldest child take care of the budget. And when they come back here, they say, is there any savings? None. Yeah. Oh, there's none. Okay, I have to go back. And so they've got to make that decision and say, no, I'm going to keep the 20% or even more, and start investing in the stock market, or, be able to start a small business. But that's something that you've got to do with mentors.
Yes.
And I've seen this so happen so many times. They start a business with somebody here in the Philippines while they're abroad, and the business is not cared for because there's no personal ownership. This is not my money. This is the money of my dad. This is the money of my mom. This is the money of my auntie, and she wants me to start a business with half in the profits, but it's not my money. So they won't care for it like it's theirs.
Yes.
And there's no passion sometimes. So I really say be careful about that. And I recommend if they're OFWs, they earn a little bit more.
Yes.
Maybe live on 60% or live on 50%. I know people like that. I know OFWs who've woken up who are sick and tired of going abroad year after year after year. They miss their kids. They want to come home. They really are very radical about it now. They get 50%.
Wow.
Yeah, and say, I'm going to live on 50%.
Right.
Yeah.
And in the next 10 to 15 years, or maybe
Yeah.
earlier, they
Yeah.
could go home for good.
Yeah.
And live on interest, perhaps.
Live on interest or get a little bit of that money and start the business.
Yes.
But they've already studied it while they were abroad.
Yeah.
They have some financial education and they can hit the road running.
You talked about the stock market, Brother Bo. There are different notions about investing in the stock market. Some say that investing in the stock market is risky.
Yes.
Investing in the stock market is only for the rich, or
Yes.
for only to those who earn a lot of money.
Yes.
Is that true?
It is risky.
Yeah.
Yes, if you don't know what you're doing, it is very risky because 85% of people who get into the stock market lose their money. 85%. I mean, that's a big number.
Yes.
So the question is, how can you be part of the 15%? Well, through financial education. And some people say only the rich people can get into the stock market. Yes, some years ago it was true. You cannot. If you had only 10,000 pesos, it will be very difficult to look for a broker who will accept you. Most brokers will only entertain people who have 100,000. Well, 500, and that was like years ago. So when 100,000 was really a huge amount of money. But today, because of online brokers, we can now accept people with 5,000.
5,000, you can
At a
invest
start.
in the stock market.
At a start, and then every month, if you want to put only 1,000, 2,000 bucks, you'll be able to do it.
So it's like literally making the stock market your piggy bank.
Yes, exactly.
And what's the difference, Brother Bo, between trading in the stock market and investing in the stock market?
Very good question. Trading is when you buy and then during the day, during the next few days, you sell. You buy and then you sell. You buy and you sell.
Okay.
Most of the people who lose money in the stock market are traders.
I see.
Are ignorant traders. You know, they just get a hot tip from somebody. Hey, this stock is gonna go up. Not knowing anything about the company, they just buy stocks of that company. Then when they see their money going down in value, they sell it.
Yeah.
It's a terrible thing. So we don't do that.
Okay.
I don't recommend that at all. If you're an employee or you're an entrepreneur, my recommendation is to invest in the stock market. We only, and the rules are only the giant companies.
Okay.
Giant companies that will be around for the next 50 years.
Right.
So that's the companies that we do recommend, specific companies. I recommend to people specific companies. And then to do it, not really looking at the market every day,
Yes.
but every month, get the 20% of your salary, buy those shares every single month. Whether the market is up or down, just keep on buying, keep on buying, keep on buying. In 10 to 20 years, you will be a multi-millionaire.
Wow. So you don't really time the market. You don't wait for the market to go down or go up.
Nope.
Just every month you invest a little amounts.
That's right.
Is that what you call money cost averaging, or the strategic averaging method?
That is what you call the money cost averaging.
Money cost averaging.
We tweaked it a bit, and we developed a new program called strategic averaging method. The foundation is still money cost averaging, where every month you put your money in, but we just tweaked it a bit so that you earn a bit more.
Alright.
And the way we did that was when you recommend a company. When I would recommend a company, I would put a buy below price, so that if the price goes beyond that price, you don't buy anymore, so that you're protected. You always buy at a cheaper price. And then we have a target price, meaning to say when we feel that this is the value of the company, the moment the price hits there, we tell people to sell, and then we buy a cheaper company. It's not trading. It is not trading. I call it, money cost averaging on steroids, where we tweak it a bit. And then when we feel that the whole stock market is overheated, usually this happens before a crash. My mentors know, because they've been, for example, my main mentor, he's been in the stock market for 38 years. He's seen the crashes, he's seen the peaks, he's seen the valleys. He knows, and he's a world stock market investor. He's in Indonesia, in America, in Hong Kong, in China. He knows the stock market world. So when it's overheating before the crash, I can tell people, it's time to pull out your
Okay.
money. So it's not
Yes.
totally money cost averaging.
Yep.
It's a bit better.
A lot of people are raving about Truly Rich Club, and one person told me that one member told me that her membership in the Truly Rich Club made her a more positive and happier person.
Yep.
And before she used to buy gadgets, now she buys companies.
Wow.
I mean stocks of companies.
Yeah.
She now invests in the stock market.
That's right.
So can you tell us more about the Truly Rich Club?
Yeah. I decided that I wanted good people to become rich.
Okay.
That's the whole purpose of the Truly Rich Club. Because for many people, being rich was for bad people. And if I'm a religious person, I'm a spiritual person, I'm a good person, I'm a kind person, I shouldn't be thinking too much about money. I wanted to change that mindset. I said, no, if only bad people will become rich, what a terrible world this will be. Good
I
people
agree.
have to become rich.
Yes.
So that was my campaign. It was a crusade, it's a movement, and I started sharing my thoughts to people. And I wanted to form a club so that I could teach people specifically how to invest in the stock market. At the same time, be able to teach, encourage entrepreneurship and financial education, but also helping them in their spiritual life.
Okay.
That I wanted to combine that because it's not all about money.
Right.
If you just become rich with money, you'll be rich but unhappy, miserable. So no, I wanted them to remain connected to God. I wanted their priorities right. That love is more important than money. Relationships are more important than money. Family is more important than money. But money is also important.
Yes.
It may not be the most important thing,
Yes.
but it's important. So let's work on that.
So it's a balance between becoming rich financially and in material wealth, and also becoming rich spiritually.
Yes.
So maybe that's how different Truly Rich Club is
Yes.
from other seminars and books that teach
Yes.
about
Yes.
how to make more money.
That's right.
Okay. And brother, I reviewed the Truly Rich Club,
Yeah.
and I learned that you're giving a truckload of materials
Yes.
for helping people gain financial freedom, like the stocks updates.
Yes.
So we talked about investing in the stock market.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about the stocks updates
Yeah.
and what they get from it?
Yeah. So every so often, minimum is twice a month.
Yep.
I send a stocks update. If there's something happening in the market, like there's dips, there crashes, I send more. I send once a week, sometimes twice a week. There was a time when the stock market was doing badly, but for
Right.
us, we're happy.
Yes.
when there's a dip, I was sending almost every day, encouraging people, don't sell, we should be happy, the stocks are down. So I tell people what stocks to buy, I give them a buy below price, I tell them when to sell. So it's hand-holding. For people who have never done it before, I'm able to encourage people because people like to do it, they don't know how to do it.
Right.
So we've been able to help thousands of people grow their money, and they will become multi-millionaires if they just keep on doing what they're doing now.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
And I tried the stocks updates because when I go online and I want to buy stocks, there are
Yeah.
so many options.
250 companies.
Right, and I don't know which company
Yeah.
to buy. But with the stocks update, I just need buy below this price.
Yeah.
I just check the price. It's very easy to buy.
That's right.
I could do it in 10 minutes
Great.
max, or even less.
That's right. Once a month, I send a newsletter. I email it to the members. It's chock full of strategies on how to grow their mindset, grow in their financial knowledge,
Okay.
and be able to explore other avenues by which they can earn money.
Okay, very good. So it's applicable to employees and
Yeah.
business people. Right. And you also have the power talks, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's I'm very proud of that. Twice a month, I send them an audio talk, and so members are able to listen to it could be about money, it could be about their spiritual life, it could be about family life. It's just how to become rich in every area of their life.
Every area of
Yes.
And you also interview your mentors.
Yes.
So you talked about your mentor in the stock market. He's
Yeah.
been in the stock market for 38 years. And you have interviews with your mentors, which
Yeah.
you share to the members.
Yes. So that's the thing. We also give them a daily email called God Whispers.
God Whispers.
And people love that, it's just very short, sometimes one line, two lines, one sentence, two sentences, but I designed it in such a way that it comes every day, and people, people love it. Members have been telling me that even just for that, they'll be a member of the Truly Rich Club.
The God Whispers.
Yeah.
And just a side note, Brother Bo, I know of someone, a friend, who was heartbroken. And then she said that she's been reading the God Whispers. And in God Whispers, she's always reminded that you're beautiful.
Yeah.
God has a plan for you. And she reads it every day.
That's
So,
right.
so the other voice, is being drowned by the God Whispers.
Wonderful.
So
Wonderful.
she's immersed herself in those God Whispers.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm happy.
She said it helped her move on from the
wonderful
breakup.
Many people think that money is just about money. It's hard, it's cold, and it's cash. No, it's not. Money is, we're an emotional being and we're a spiritual being. So all of these things are interconnected. That's why the design of the Truly Rich Club is, yes, we talk about money, we teach about the stock market, we teach about this and that, but we want to inspire, we want to encourage, we want to lift people up.
Wow. So you'll be personally mentoring the members of the Truly Rich Club?
Yes.
If they become a member?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So
my joy to do that.
Aside from the God Whispers, you also have the ebooks, right? You have the My Maid Invest in the Stock Market ebook, and you have other ebooks to give away to the members of Truly Rich Club.
Just to help them grow personally.
And what's your vision, Brother Bo, for the members of the Truly Rich Club?
I want them to become millionaire missionaries like me.
Mm-hmm.
When I say missionary, I don't mean they leave their jobs or their business, but wherever they go, they become messengers of God's love. But the difference is that they have money. They have the money to act, to serve, to give, to be generous. That's my goal. The country, the Philippines, if more and more good people become rich, this is going to be a powerful movement to lift up this country. It's going to be amazing. I'm excited about it.
So it's not just a club. You're actually doing a financial revolution.
Yes.
You want lots of good people to become rich so that they could use their money for the good.
Yes.
For other people.
Yes. And let's face it, having money is a temptation to become materialistic.
Yep.
But I don't look at it that way. I want to maintain. That's why there's a club.
Yes.
That I want to keep on hand-holding them, not only their financial life, but in their spiritual life.
Yes.
So that I believe in the goodness of their hearts. And I believe that the Holy Spirit, I pray that they continue to allow the Holy Spirit to move them. And it's really funny. I talk about the stocks and I talk about the Holy Spirit. It's like, whoa, and people will find that strange. But no, I don't find it strange at all.
So, Brother Bo, so maybe people who are viewing this video would like to get mentored by you through the Truly Rich Club, would like to get to be millionaires as well, to be millionaire missionaries.
Yeah.
So maybe some of them would ask, I'm an employee, can I join? I'm a businessman, can I join?
Yeah.
I'm a student, I'm an OFW, can I join?
Absolutely.
Is Truly Rich Club open to everyone, Brother Bo?
For everyone. For everyone.
So there. And you still have the money back guarantee, right?
Yes.
I mean, they could try joining the club for a month.
Yeah.
For a month, and if they don't like it,
give back 100% of whatever.
their money.
Yeah,
and they get to keep all those bonuses.
Yeah. It's that.
Wow.
It's just we just want to serve people. So you try it out. If you don't like it, then thank you for trying. I'm always encouraged by my own helper. We've got helpers at home, and I taught them how to invest in the stock market.
Yes.
And we pray, we share together at home with them, and it's a privilege to do that. They never stop thanking me for what I've done in their lives, and they always tell me, Kuya Bo. Of course, they say this in Tagalog. But let's say it in English. They say, if we did not know you, if we did not work with you, we would not be where we are today. My helper now has 600,000 pesos plus in her stock market investment, and I think that very few maids have that amount of money. My other maid has about 400,000 50,000 pesos in our stock market investment. You know, and my driver has he started late. Probably he's got about 150,000.
Wow.
But all of them are so grateful. We've got employees in our businesses now and in our ministries. All of them, 95% of them, are investing in the stock market. Drivers, messengers,
Wow.
and they're happy.
Yes.
They're happy. So it's a revolution. You're right. So I want to keep on helping people.
Wow.
So I meet my maids every day. I meet my driver every day, and they're always thanking me, and that motivates me to go out there and help more good people become rich.
Yes. And I met your maid in March
Yeah.
through the Truly Rich Club Wealth Summit.
Yeah.
And I was starstruck because I just read her story in your book, My Maid Invests in Stock Market.
Yeah.
And when I saw her on stage, wow, thank you again, Brother Bo. We
Thank
learned
you.
a lot from this short interview. And what more if we get to have you as a mentor for the rest of, for years or for months. Thank you very much, Brother.
Thank you.
It's an honor, Brother.
Thank you so much.
Alright, so I hope you enjoyed my interview with Brother Bo Sanchez. And if you like this video, please hit the like button so that YouTube will share this video to more people, will show this video to more people. And if you would like to share this video via your Facebook account or through your Instagram, please feel free to do so. Alright? So it's an honor for me and my team to share this video with you, the video interview I did with Brother Bo Sanchez way back in June 2013. And if you would like to get Brother Bo Sanchez as your mentor through the Truly Rich Club, you can also click the link in the description below. So I've been a member of Truly Rich Club, and that's where I get mentoring when it comes to investing in the stock market. So I get his guidance on what stocks to buy, when to sell, at what price to sell, and so on and so forth. And I'm so grateful for that decision. And it's one of the best decisions I've ever made as regards my financial journey. Alright? So this is Sha Nacino. I'll see you in my next video. God bless.